I got my first real 6-string. I bought it for a 5 and dime. I played it till my fingers split. Was the summer of '69. Hey, welcome. Here it's Barry with song number 40. And it is an amazing song by Bryan Adams, and it's called Summer of '69. Now, if you go look into the reason of the song, you might find it very contradictory to the actual thoughts you have about the summer of '69. It's quite explicit. I don't know, is it something? Anyway, go check it out. What a great song. I would like to simplify the song so that you can play it and have fun with the song, but there is always some kind of what's happening with the song, chords wise, structure wise, and strumming wise. So let's dive right in. Number one thing is we have to look at the chords. So let's look at our cam right here. Straightforward, easy. We've got that G chord. You guys know the G chord, but finger 1, string 3, fret 2, finger 2, string 1, fret 2, and finger 3, string 2, fret 3. That's your G chord there. And then just that cheat D, or the simplified D that we use there instead of trying to cramp it all in there. Then we've got the E minor. You could play an E minor 7, or you could play the normal E minor, whatever you prefer. Take time and go D, G to a D, G to a D. 10 times, it's okay. 50 times, you're on the right track. But if you do this 100 times, you are probably one of my better students. Then we have a C. Nice. So nice and easy chords. Yes, there are within our strumming pattern, which is that one there, and I just have to quickly change it. Within our there is a chord change, and so what are the chords within that space? Here we are, and bam, we're going to do that. Quit my real job, what a job to do. There we go. Got my first real 6-string. Yay, that's the first part. The second one is that. We kill that one and we'll do that. There's a key change there, so let's do that. There's the the B flat or the A sharp right there, B sharp or the A sharp. So first thing is to get that fingers flat like that for the key change, and then that E flat. Now we said we'd do the E like that and kind of mute that top string. Now if you just move that 1 fret, so finger 1 on string 1, fret 2, fret 1, finger 2 on string 3, fret 3, and finger 3 on string 2, fret 3. And then I sometimes hold my thumb up there to just mute that, so you don't hear that top string, but you hear those. That's the E flat. And then to the F, finger 1 on string 2, fret 1, and finger 2 on string 4, fret number 2. And that's about it. And so going back, that's our chords. Take some time to change between those chords, because that way it makes it so much easier for you to play the song. Now really have to ingrain those chords before you can play the song, because otherwise it's going to continue to be a frustration, and you're going to struggle to change between chords, and you're going to struggle to play along with friends and others. Okay, so song structure. Number 2, song structure. I got my first real 6-string. It's just G, D, G, D. That's supposed to be 1 bar. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1. So that should be 1 bar each. Then we've got G, D, G, C, really straightforward. The E minor to a D, also 1 bar, G to C. We'll go through that. For some reason I haven't put the bar lines in there, so we'll just do them, talk through them as we go. 4, 4, and nothing tricky until we get the actual key change in the bridge. We'll straightforward. Now our third little thing is, what can you strum? So this is where this comes in. What can you strum for this song? Now you could just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and allow that your voice becomes the melody only. But it's a quite cool riff for you to play. So I want it to go, it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. So all is loud, the first 1, 2, 3, 1. Can you hear that? So just take that and just repeat that. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. If that makes sense. We're going to do it once more, nice and slow, so that you get this. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So let me do that again. I messed it up. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1. That 1, 2, 3, 1 is nice and loud. If you want to pick this, also really cool. It's you just go work with strings 1, 2, and 3, and you're gonna do the following. Let me put my other camera on and see if that's a better way to show you. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. So I've got right there is I've got my thumb on strings 3, 2, and my index there, and then I'll play the G. So. And then you're just going to repeat that. So. And then on your left hand side, you're going to be doing that. Go have a try at that. And then the D is the same, but because you're going to be playing those, extending your Okay, now this is not predominantly a session about the picking of that. It is a nice little extension, predominantly the rhythm. Okay, let's dive right in, and we're going to go from the course number 1. So 1, 2, 3, 1, verse 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, G, 2, 3, G, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, D, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So you can see I'm also squeezing down. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1. The rest is kind of muted. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1. Okay, I'm going to do that slow again. Nice, and the most important part about this song is that rhythm. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, that's for the verse. You're gonna have to practice that little strumming without any chords. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1. So it's just that first 1, 2, 3, 1, which is accented. Okay, we're going over to the chorus now. Then it's standing on your mama's porch. It's also 1 bar each, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So you could try that little riff with it. Once that chorus and the verse is over, take your time with the strumming pattern, because that's really the tough thing that you should get hold of. Okay, now let's move over and on to our second little part. So you're going to be playing the chorus. We're going to do the chorus together. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. So we got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, E minor, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, G, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, C, 2, 3, C, 3, T, 2, E minor, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, G, 2, 3, G, 2, 3, 2, C, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, by life. Then that B flat. Man, we were killing time. We were young and reckless. We needed to unwind. That guess nothing lasts forever, forever. No. Okay, we're gonna do that little bridge again. So from that G, we're gonna best days of my 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2 bars there, and then man, and that's when we were killing time. So it's like that E we used to do, but just frets 1 and 3, and I'm muting this string with my middle finger. Man, we were killing time. We were young and reckless. We needed to unwind. I guess that nothing lasts forever. 2 bars, forever, no. Now, if you were watching the film right through up to this point, I've got something exciting to tell you. I have a book. It is 99% finished that will be launching, and I have all those songs within one book. How exciting is that? And obviously, if you do like my art here, there's a link where you can buy me a beer. But a special little thing is, now that you stuck into the end, check this out. I want you to really try this. And even if it just doesn't matter how many of the loud hits you hit, as long as you go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So we do that. Again. D. That third finger. So you got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and ooh, that's so cool. So again, I'm going to do that once more because this is valuable. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. And I hope you really enjoyed this song. What a great one by Bryan Adams with a key change. So your music, you as a musician become even better because now you're handling key changes, which is great. Take time with the nitty-gritty stuff and I promise that you will have fun playing this. Take care. I'm out. Song number 40, Bryan Adams, Summer of '69. Ta-da!